I have people ask me all the time where I get all my G-Shocks from and how do I get such good deals on them. I've explained before that I get them through eBay, Craigslist, Amazon. Those are my top three websites to go through. Sometimes I go a little bit more in depth and actually web surf and research, but primarily it's eBay. And I've never exactly gone in depth, and that's what I want to do today. I want to show you guys my method because people normally, whenever they hear me say I get it off eBay, they think I'm just being retarded because the prices are so inflated and way too high, and they think I'm some type of amateur. But I actually want to show you I'm actually pretty good at this. I've been doing this for a long time. For instance, this one right here I just picked up today. This auction was started off at $60 for a G9000 MX-2 Mudman. This is the blue color. I just so happen to know that this blue color is rarer than the other colors. Um, I know this because I always research the watches before I actually bid on them to make sure I know what I'm getting into. This is new with tags. The seller checks out. He's got good feedback. And this watch, what I do always, anytime before I ever bid on a watch, is I go research it. For instance, I go to eBay. I type in the same model number, G9000MX. It just so happens that there are none of the blue color here on eBay, which is strange because I would imagine the red would be rarer, but for some reason the red is more common in this particular model. So what I do is I go over to my next website, Amazon, bam, right here. Check it out. I go through all the models till I find the one I'm looking for. Right here, the only one they have listed because this one apparently is sold out. Um, except for those who know where to find it. On Amazon, it's listed for $495, which of course no one is going to pay that, except unless you're some rich psycho or something, or you're extremely desperate, which I feel sorry for those people. So what I do is I buy it cheap, like right here, $76, and I sell it for lower than this number right here, and I still make a pretty good profit. Like for instance, the last one I did that too. That just so happens to be in this category. I had the G9000R. You guys remember I dropped that video. I only paid around I think $75 for it, and it's listed here for $495. I wound up selling it for $230, even though I only paid $75. So what I get to do is I get to keep on buying these badass G-Shocks, dropping videos for you guys to keep watching, and you know it's fun for me because I get new G-Shocks all the time, and I feel like I'm a collector, and I feel included. You know, it's fun, and I sell things and I make profits, so that way I can keep on picking up new G-Shocks for y'all. That's just one example right there of the one I haven't even gotten this yet, but whenever I get it, I'm gonna flip it and show you guys how much money I made. And another one I just bought. This one I actually bought about a week ago. I'm still waiting for the seller to ship it. I only paid $100 for this watch. The seller didn't even know what model number it was. They just put red G-Shock. So they didn't even know what they had. All I know is that if you can see the picture right here, the watch is like really grimy and dirty. You could already tell right there. I'm gonna have to clean the hell out of that. I see a scuff mark right there to the right of the G-Shock button, and you know I'm gonna have to clean the hell out of that. But it's very easy for me to do all that. I can take it apart, clean it. It really isn't that much trouble for me. So, like I said, I always research it. But for me, I just so happen to know exactly what model number that is. It's a GW6900RD Burning Red, which is actually kind of rare now. The only listing on eBay is for $375. So, you know, that makes me feel confident. You know, I just picked up a rare watch for only $100, and the cheapest on eBay is $375. We'll go even further. Go over to Amazon. The cheapest listing on here is $470. You know, that's incredible. Now, what you're thinking right now is you would never pay that price, but you'll be surprised. People, what they do is they click on this right here, and whenever it loads up, they're going to go over here, and it's going to say that it has two new starting from $470. So whenever the sellers are checking this out, they're going to go over here and click on the cheapest one. So even if it's a ridiculous price, people are going to click on that 470 rather than that 490. So when I drop it, I just drop it a couple $100, and I still make a heavy profit off of that. Like for instance, I could probably get about $250 easy off of this watch, probably more. So that's just a small example of what I do. I've done this 100 times before. I think the biggest profit I made was probably with the Crink. I bought it for $100 from a seller who didn't really know what it was. It had a small scratch. It didn't come with a tin can or whatever, and I wound up selling it for $360. You know, from somebody who was, I guess, really didn't know what they're doing. So just a small, little, little bitty view of what I do. You guys always ask me where I get my watches from. That's how I do it. That's my technique, my method. Um, I'm really glad you guys are watching my channel. Stay tuned. I got these watches coming in. I can't wait to drop the videos for you guys. Um, and I'm going to flip these watches and show you how much profit I make later on. Alright.